All right, here's a video on how to install our next set of foldables for our solar system unit. So you were given this packet, and in your foldable notebook, you're going to go past where we ended last unit. So I think this is our last unit. You can start right on the next page, or if you would like to skip a page, that's fine too. I apologize for those of you who got my copies. They're awfully big, so they barely fit in the page. The first page is just like the ones we did in the first unit, so you're going to have flaps that open up, and the glue goes along the sides here. If you need more space, you can definitely move this one over here and put them both in the middle of the pages. On the next one, you're going to notice a lot of these pages have headers on them of what they're about. I would keep the header, so rotation versus revolution. I did cut that out as well to glue on top. Again, if you needed to put these on 2 pages, you could. This is that same type where you have flaps because you're going to put your writing on the lined paper behind. The next one in your notebook, you're just going to trim and glue. So you don't need to keep this. If you want to, you can, so that you know it's the moon phase vocabulary. But just sticking it down on the next page. The next one's a little bit trickier because it's pretty big. So I ended up cutting out this top part and gluing it here. That part can just be stuck down. The bottom part needs to be flaps that open. So I glued those on the next page so that I could open them up as flaps. Here's our tricky one, probably our trickiest foldable for students. We're going to do the next 2 pages on the exact same page. Notice I kept the header, so when I cut this one out, I cut around, but then when I got to the top, I cut up and over. Okay, so you're cutting around the black line. To fold it, so you're going to end up having something that looks like this. To fold it, I put a crease in the bottom, and then I fold that piece on top of the other. I'll show that one more time. So I put a crease along this bottom one where I tuck it underneath, and then I'm going to push it up over and crease down here as well. Mine got a little bit crooked. You're going to do that with both of these. Make sure you keep your headers. It's going to help you when you get to your test to find what notes are where. Also, when I'm asking you to fill out notes, you'll be able to know which ones I'm talking about. So keep these headers attached. So those are the next 2 pages in the book. So the next one is the asteroids and meteors. It goes the same way. So you can fit them both on the same page. And then the last one is our galaxies, and it looks a lot like the meteor, meteorite, meteoroid pages. So you cut around. I would keep the galaxies header, and then you can fold it to fit on the page. Something I didn't say about with the glue, I put glue behind this whole top piece. So this is all stuck down here. I can't pull it up. I put glue because there's nothing behind here. I'm going to put my notes up on the top of it. You can fold it. If you don't fold it, that's okay too. Hopefully that helps you fill in or attach your foldables.